And this is really what our country's looking for, a sense of chivalry in our men, a sense of real elegance in our women, our children being inspired to create beautiful things. Now, this is, of course, easier said than done, but my job as president is to create this atmosphere of nobility, but done in such a way where it's attainable so that no one feels that they're somehow inadequate to meet this high bar. But overall, it's an atmosphere that we're creating of again, beauty, majesty, and elegance. And I really believe that that is the key to making our program stick, because ultimately it's the people who constitute this country, and their ability to be their very best is what's going to make these 7 beams of light a reality. So let's go down the list. Are you ready? And again, this is a little bit of a preamble to what I'll be doing vis-a-vis the nation. I've actually have them written down here, a little bit of a crib sheet. But number one, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the new revival economy. Notice the words I'm using. They're a bit flowery, but I'm drawing pictures, a new revival economy. So first off, more peer-to-peer interaction around the world is the future. Correct. Federal governments in general are going to get smaller and smaller, and at the speed of light, countries are going to be interacting, but governments are going to be more like referees, more than overseers. And this is all going to be within certain guidelines. Of course, we're a constitutional republic, and there are restraints on this, but we're going to really unleash our people to be very, very active in taking hold of their own lives. Also, very important in this new economy will be the creation of a very, very dynamic, independent business owner. We love that idea. And our farmers are also going to be working with the trade groups around the world, advising us. So they are very hands-on in, frankly, protecting that industry and making sure that the United States remains highly, highly competitive around the world. Okay, and part and parcel to that economy is going to be Treasure Chest America. Isn't that a beautiful image? We have all kinds of great jewels and gems buried in our ground, and we're going to be unearthing these substances that have really been largely untapped, and many of them will be applied to health science, medicinal applications, and to new approaches to feed our people, so that our agricultural industry and our great wealth dynamically within our own earth is going to be, well, mined in a very clean way in order to extract the great treasure chest of this country. And the reason why, Clyde, this is so important is because parallel to this is going to be the new perspective the world will have, and that will be standing from space. Space is very important, Clyde, because space is going to give us the perspective on our